much, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. And a very, very special hello to a very, very special place, Georgia.
Yes, it is.
And I want to congratulate a team that we all love, the Georgia Bulldogs. That was
They were back.
wearing freedom-loving American patriots. And 1 year from now, Georgia is going to be a central battleground in our fight to rescue our beloved nation. Great, great people running. Many of them are right here. Hello, Marjorie.
She ain't been here all day.
With your help, we're going to take back the House and send Nancy Pelosi back to San Francisco, where she can work very hard to bring back a city which she has helped to very much destroy, just like they're destroying our nation. They're destroying our nation.
That's right.
We're going to fire your ultra-left-wing Senator Ralph Warnock.
Yes. He stole it anyway.
And we're going to take back our country from
Yes. I can't tell because I
in
got
just
so much
8
in my back
months. Joe
pocket.
Biden and the radical Democrats are well on their way to turning America into a third world nation. That's what's happening. You see it here as much as anybody. I told you so during the election and during the campaign. Inflation is skyrocketing. Unemployment is rising at a level that nobody can believe. Main streets are being boarded up. Murders are through the roof. You look at what's happening in these Democrat-run cities. Violent gangs are drugged out. Vagrants are taking over our big cities, our once great cities. Corruption is rampant. The senior ranks of our military have been politicized. Our leaders are issuing unconstitutional executive mandates, and our country is being turned into a migrants camp. That's what we are.
Isn't that Gerald? That's right.
Other than that, how are things going?
Great. I'm gonna do it long way now. I know. That's enough. Look at that song. We love Trump. 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 We love Trump.
It's really not even believable what's going on. It's going on nevertheless. Each and every one of us here tonight must do everything we can to save America. We're talking about saving, remember? We had Make America Great Again, and I said, oh boy, now we have to do it again because what they've done. So we had Make America Great Again. Again. We made it great, now we gotta make it great again. That begins with an earth-shattering win in November 2022. And by the way, we never forget 2020, just in case you have any. Most corrupt election in the history of our country. Most corrupt election in the history of most countries. To be followed by an even more glorious victory in November of 2024. If we have a country left in 2024, we're going to have a country left. What they're doing at this level,
We gotta fix 2020. That's our only option.
There's no greater crisis facing our nation today than the catastrophe on our southern border. You've been watching it, and a lot of the fake news, and you got a lot of them back. Look at all
Look
those
at
fake
them. Say 500 now.
They're doing our country no favor, they're doing you no favor, and they're doing themselves no favor. American sovereignty is being extinguished by the deliberate and willful policies put in place by Joe Biden and the left-wing extremists. He has installed in power. I don't know if Joe is exactly involved. I don't know.
He is
I really don't.
He's dead.
But somebody's really screwing up our country.
Obama!
Country. In Del Rio, Texas, you've been watching. Tens of thousands of illegal immigrants have overrun our borders in recent days while laughing in the faces of our border patrol agents. And they're going after the riders of the horses, not the people that came in illegally. Isn't that incredible? And they've just put them under watch. They're in big trouble, the riders of those horses.
It just doesn't lie.
Most people would say they were doing one hell of a job, right? They're in trouble, can you believe it? One thing is certain, this would never, ever be happening if I were your president. And we shouldn't have. 75 million votes. When I was in the White House, illegal aliens knew that if they broke our laws and trespassed across our borders, they would be caught, they would be detained, and they would be thrown out of our country very rapidly. So they didn't come. They didn't come because it was not worth the trip, and then you have to go back.
No, you take
Wasn't worth the trip. When they made the statement, "Come with open arms,"
Boy, did they
is
come.
coming into our country. They're emptying their prisons into our country. I used to say from Guatemala,
That's Dan Fernando.
El Salvador, Mexico. But now it's from many countries all over the world. They're taking
When I'm allowed to be on it.
their prisons into our country. We're having people coming into our country that we do not want. We do not
They ban me every day.
Under my administration, we ended catch and release. We shut down asylum. We struck historic agreements with Mexico and Central American nations to stop illegal immigration, and we deported dangerous criminal aliens by the tens of thousands, including MS-13 killers. Got them out by the thousands. We built almost 500 miles of powerful border wall, and it was tough because we had to go through 2.5 years of litigation against Democrats that were suing us, including Congress. We
How many
created
people are really here?
the most secure border in the history of the United States of America. And the wall could have been finished in a month. They didn't want to finish the wall. This is not even believable.
I do
Took
too.
us, we were building at record rates, but we had to get the approval from
No,
the
he's doing
courts.
art right now.
2.5 years of fighting and winning 11 different cases. Now Joe Biden has thrown the border wide
Biden ain't
open,
doing shit.
and our country
He can't
is
even
being
take on a flight
invaded by
steps.
hundreds of thousands of people every single month. Every month, we have hundreds of thousands of people coming.
Children.
And we don't even see the people that are really coming in. And I guarantee you, they're the worst of all. According to one report, over 220 miles of the area near Del Rio is now completely, totally just absorbed by people, but totally
exhausted.
unpatrolled. The police are saying, you know, what do we do? This is an invasion.
Who's one of the Colorado boys?
He's one someone. No. He's just doing his job. Build that wall! 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 Build that wall!
He could finish that wall in 1 month. And you know, the contractors are all suing now. They're gonna make more money. They have contracts to build the wall, finish the wall. They say,
Build it.
let's terminate. First day, we're gonna terminate. And now the contracts are getting more money from that building than they ever got for building. Then you got some contractors
Build
over
back
here that
better there.
They know exactly what I'm saying, John. Biden terminated our asylum agreements, instituted nationwide catch and release, crippled ICE. These are great patriots. It's tough. I wouldn't want that job. That guy with the beautiful jacket on, come here, let me look at him. Look at that beautiful. Stand up in the chair. Stand up in that chair. Help him. Look at this guy. Right? That's that guy. He's been, how many rallies have you been to?
Oh, no. He's been all the rallies.
Oh boy, he's a great guy and a great patriot. And you know, when he takes that back off, he goes into his shirt and he probably goes back to his accounting office. But we love you. You're great, and we appreciate your support. Really great. Really appreciate it. Great guy. Great guy. But even sleepy-eyed Chuck out of NBC News was recently forced to admit that Biden's open borders and his policies are acting as a magnet, attracting illegal aliens from all over the planet. Yet despite this obvious disaster, radical Democrats in the House and Senate continue to push for mass amnesty. You know, it's really hard to believe they think this is good. When you look at what's happening, as you know, Haiti is emptying out into our country. Haiti. They have a lot of problems in Haiti, and it's very sad. But we're bringing people into our country that's just a terrible, terrible, terrible situation. We're living through the worst border crisis in the history, probably, of civilization. There's no border. Nobody has a border like this. We don't do anything. You know, other countries, even if they're not well equipped, they put up a fight. They don't let people come in. We're just letting them just walk right in. And your own senator, Raphael Warnock, has not uttered a single solitary word of criticism because he's a Marxist controlled by the radical left Democrats who believe in borders and they don't believe in a nation. And they don't believe in our nation. I don't believe they believe in our nation. Next year, Warnock and every single one of these far-left lunatics must be routinely and resoundingly and decisively defeated. They have to be defeated. You're not going to have a country left. If you want to have a country left, you must elect no Democrats and vote only for America First Republicans. You know, we have a couple of great, we have Save America, which is great. We have a lot of different, Make America Great Again. We'll never give that one up, right? Make America Great Again. I thought we could sort of put it aside for a while, right? But as soon as they came in, we said we need that one again. But we have that is at 75 million. And that's the largest vote by far ever gotten by a sitting president. No president has ever come close to it. And most presidents go down in the second term. Even if they win, they go down. Obama went down, way down. But he won. Well, I don't know. Maybe he won. Who the hell knows if he won? Nowadays with these elections, who knows if he won? But he went down a lot. And he won. Most of them go down, some of them go up, but if they go up, they don't go up much. We went up by 12 million votes. I was told, sir, but there never has been, you know, there never has been a concession. You do know that, right? Says, I'm not going to concede. It's okay. When Stacey Abrams says, I'm not going to concede, that's okay. No problem. Oh, she's not going to concede. She's not going to concede. Of course, having her, I think, might be better than having your existing governor, if you want to. True. Might very well be better. But when she says that, no problem. When you get Hillary Clinton says, don't ever concede, but she conceded. Of course, I got her at 3 o'clock in the morning. There was something going on. But she conceded. She probably regrets it. But I never conceded because I saw what was happening, and I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I have a commitment to you, and I can't. And honestly, it would have been a lot easier for me if I did like every politician.
No.
I'd like to congratulate Sleepy Joe on running a brilliant race from the basement.
Boo! He cheated!
Somebody ran a good race. We don't know who the hell it was. Anyway, somebody ran a good race, but the fact is that we ran a great race. A major media group came and they interviewed me 2 weeks ago. They go, sir, what was the difference between 2016 and 2020? They meant that like as a negative question. I said, well, let me tell you the difference. We did much better in 2020 than we did in 2016. We did much better. The rallies were bigger. They were more enthusiastic. We did much, much better. We got 12 million more votes. I mean, we went from 63 to 75 million. So I said, and the person said, You know, I never thought of that. He wasn't that bad. He was radical left, but he wasn't that bad.
I tried
But
to
he
get her
did
to come.
say, I followed your campaign. Most warriors were murdered and many injured, and a total of 170 people were killed, with many very, very badly wounded.
Oh yeah.
In their memory tonight, we have 13 empty seats of honor right here in the front row. That we have lost, and I've spoken to a lot of them, and these are great, great people. Thank you.
That's sad. Fucked up.
And we're also honored to be joined by one of the Marines who bravely served in Kabul during the withdrawal and helped evacuate children over the airport and over the airport wall. You saw him. He did a great job. Lance Corporal Hunter Ian Clark. Lance Corporal, come up here. Handsome guy. Hunter comes from a military family and went to school right here in Perry, Georgia. Can you believe it?
He said, woo! He's about to cry.
Hey, my name's Lance Corporal Hunter Clark. I'm here from Warner Robins, Georgia. I am the guy that pulled the baby over the wall, and it's definitely probably one of the greatest things I've ever done in my entire life. I just want to thank all the support from all y'all. This really means a lot. And
We
I'm glad
love
to be
you!
here today. Thank you.
USA! 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 I'm real here.
Thank you, Hunter, very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We surrendered our force and air base and their installations and everything surrounding it, and we had this big, beautiful air base that we were gone. We had 18 months. We didn't have to hit you harder than you've ever been hit. And he understood that, and he left us alone. We would have never moved our military out first. They would have gone last. First Americans, then our people that deserve to come out, of which, by the way, the people that came out are not the ones that they were talking about. That was just like a mad rush. But Abdul understood that he was not going to buy Bagram. Just like Captain Rose, he said, he didn't have guns. But it's not right there. See, Abdul, he gets. I have a mouth that tells
The truth.
I have a mouth that wants to say. Now Biden is bringing into the United States tens of thousands of unvetted, unscreened Afghan nationals who never worked with the Americans before, including those with child brides. They have a child bride, 13
Pedophiles. Call it what it is.
And we're going to resettle them, I guess, with the child bride. Are they doing that? With the child bride?
Hell no.
A lot of those people that rushed the planes are not the people that worked with us. They're people that wanted to get out. You're going to see some bad things happen over the coming years. It's a disgrace. In just the last few days, one Afghan national arriving in our country has been charged with sexually assaulting a child, another with strangling and beating his wife. And in New Mexico, a great, great place, by the way, a group of male Afghan evacuees reportedly ganged up on a female American service member and brutally assaulted her. Ask Germany, how are they doing?
There's one right
They're not too happy. Ask Sweden. How are they doing? They want to tell you the nice liberal way, but it's not working out too well. Biden terminated our very hard fought for travel ban. You remember the travel ban? Like, we don't want people coming from countries that want to destroy us, okay? You know, it's pretty simple. On terrorist occupied countries that we went through the entire system to defend and won in the Supreme Court of the United States. This travel ban went on for 2 years of litigation, and I ended up winning.